Lead here by 3/4 of a length. Speeding Comet forced to work, and around them very quickly now on the outside is Burning Magic, who's going up 3 wide. A length and a half to Magna Plate down on the inside. Then came at the head of the others the River, followed further back Rock and Roll Train. Rich Red last of all. Around the turn they'd straightened up, and Speeding Comet now draws alongside of Next Generation. The sparks are flying at the 200. Next Generation, but Speeding Comet got a neck on him. A length and a half away. Then the newcomer the River. He's coming quickly. The River goes up to Speeding Comet. The River got his head in front. The River too good first up. The River beat Speeding Comet.
Trevor, you certainly know how to get these 2-year-olds running nicely, and that was a very nice debut.
Yeah, always been a really nice horse. We paid, $115,000 for him, so it's nice to know they can run a bit. But he's a really good type, well related by Magnus, who's one of the best, juvenile stallions in Australia. So bought him for the Lucky Street crew, and we're on towards Magic Millions now. So really good effort. Still very raw and very green, and he should come through that and learn a lot.
You mentioned that rawness and the greenness, but as you said, being able to settle today and then running on strongly, that educational process still occurs with a victory, which is always an added bonus.
Exactly. Yeah, I just said to Shaun, don't write him too positive, because we want him to have a good experience and learn from it. He was still a little bit aggressive in parts, but hopefully with maturity that'll improve.
The turn of foot as well, very impressive. We saw it in the trial as well, but to bring it on race day when they were going at a nice speed out in front, obviously good to see on debut.
Exactly, yep. He shows us really good things on the track, so without getting too far ahead of ourselves, we're looking forward to the Magic Millions.
Certainly should be a suitable race at Pinjarra. Is it a horse that you can see continuing to go on as well towards a Karrakatta Plate?
I think so. I mean, now that he's qualified, I'm able to sort of give him a couple of weeks in the paddock and do the same thing we did with Lucky Street, just sort of place him right. So he'll have another run now before the Magic Millions, and after the Magic Millions he'll have a couple of weeks in the paddock before the Karrakatta Plate campaign.
A very exciting time for the Lucky Street crew, as you mentioned. Well done.
Thanks very much.
Wooders Graham winning jockey now as well, Shaun McGruddy, and Shaun, Trevor was saying then that a lot of part of that race was just about the education, but he seemed to adapt pretty nicely.
Yeah, he did. Look, they didn't go that quick, as you'd expect with a small field. But Trevor likes them to be ridden cold and with a sit. But I think it really suited this bloke. I think held up, he's got a good turn of foot, so he showed that today.
Looked as though you gave him that education in the trial as well, happy to just to sit behind him and then work to the line strongly. How much do you think that helped her today to be able to do that exact race pattern that you asked?
Oh, for sure. Trials is what it's all about, education and practice runs for the big stage, and he's still pretty raw, but he's sort of learning pretty quickly, I think.
Looks like he's got plenty of upside. Congratulations with the win.
Thanks, mate.